I am here with 2A, 145-pound state champion from Ankeny, Jammie Krah. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. How are you doing today, Troy?
I'm having a good day. It's Sunday, day after Valentine's Day. I spent Valentine's Day with my dogs, so that was a good day. My wife went and babysat the grandkids, so I played with the dogs. So
Wait, what kind of dogs do you have?
I have a pug who is he's tough, man. He's really tough. And then I have an American bully, then she is a little baby, and actually the pug runs the household. So
I believe it. The tiny ones are the mighty ones. I
that's
would
right.
know.
Do you have a good Valentine's Day?
I had a really good Valentine's Day, actually. I asked my
Good.
teammates. I told them all about it.
Awesome. Very good. Um, you know, big state finals match, and that was pretty impressive. Tech Fall in the state finals on that incredible blast double. How'd that feel to finish the season off that way?
It felt honestly exhilarating. I felt all the hard work that I've been putting in finally show in that match and all my other matches at state. And I was just truly so grateful in that moment for everybody who supported me, my coaches, my teammates. Just like I felt so many emotions and I'm still feeling them to this day, but I just felt so grateful. It was like my main one for sure.
Yeah. So has it completely sunk in yet or not? Not yet.
No,
Not
no.
yet. Um, you know, you said you put a lot of work in. A lot of people see those end results, right? And we're kind of that's part of our society. We see end results and we want to be like that person, but not everybody wants to put the work in. What have you done in the off season and during season to make an improvement? Because you got seventh last year. That's a big jump to go from seventh to first. Huge jump, and that's congratulations. That's amazing. So what have you done? What have you done to make that huge jump?
During the off season, I definitely was like, I need to be in the room. I need to show up, be consistent. I went to a club. I went to Moen, and it really did push me to be a better wrestler, especially the girls that are there. I went to Moen. I got a lot of work in, and I really truly enjoyed the experience. And while doing Moen, I also went to our Ankeny wrestling club as well, and Ankeny Girls Wrestling Club, and that was an amazing experience as well. And I put in a lot of work there and I also went to a bunch of freestyle tournaments.
So what have you all done in the off season to get from seventh to first?
During the offseason, I put in a lot of work from going to freestyle tournaments, competing at a lot of them for sure. I also ref some freestyle tournaments as well. That definitely like opened my eyes because seeing it from like a ref's perspective, like seeing wrestling from a ref's perspective is so much different from being a wrestler. Like you get
Yep.
a whole different outlook. And I also did going to clubs. I went to Moen, and Moen was a great experience. And I would 100% do it again. There were some really good girls there that definitely pushed me to work to my best ability for sure. And I, I also went to some camps for sure, and I competed in Fargo as well, and that was a great experience. It was definitely a lot of hard competition, but that's what you need to be better. So that definitely helped me for sure.
You don't get a lot better getting, beating everybody real easily, right? You gotta have
Oh,
those tough matches. Gotta have those tough matches. And you did all of this despite having Dustin Rowland as your coach. That's awesome that you're able to overcome that handicap. But no, Dustin is a great guy. I love Dustin to death,
yeah.
but I like to give him a hard time every time I see him. What's Dustin like to have as a coach?
Oh my gosh, I can name so many words, but he's such an amazing coach. He always makes sure that I'm able to get in the room and get work in, and he makes it so I'm able to go to big events and big tournaments, and like he always finds a way for me to be able to compete to my best ability. He's always there for me, not just on the mat, but also in my personal life. He's been really helpful to me with some family issues that I've gone through. So he's such an amazing guy. I don't think I would rather have better coach, honestly.
Yeah,
Love that guy.
he's great. But I do like to kid him every time I get a chance.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know if you noticed, I busted out the Ankeny
I
hat.
love it. Yes, I
See?
noticed it.
Look at
I was just
that.
thinking to say something, but I'm like, let me let him settle in a little bit, and then say. But yeah, Roland's amazing, and I love that guy. Honestly,
Just a lot of work. You put in a lot of work. You got a lot of good people around you.
yeah,
Amazing, huge jump. That's great. So when did you get started wrestling? What grade were you in?
I started wrestling when I was in eighth grade, and I didn't know what I was doing at all. Like I didn't understand it. I didn't understand wrestling. I just kind of went out. I went out for wrestling because I thought it'd be a really cool thing to do, and I didn't even know there was a girls wrestling team to begin with. I thought it was only for boys. So when I had seen it, I was just like, because I saw a flyer at school, and I talked to some girls as well, and I was just like, what, wrestling? That sounds like kind of something I like, something I'd be into because I haven't really felt like the love that I feel for wrestling for any other sport. But also I haven't really done any other sports other than I tried track and I didn't really like it.
That's because you're always running and turning left. That's all you got to do.
No, right? I'm like, no, I don't want to run a circle, guys.
Yeah. So
And that's
from
so
just when you started trying wrestling, when did it change from something you were trying to something that you loved?
I feel like it's always been something that I love. Like even when I was in eighth grade, I'd show up to. I mean, you can ask all the high schoolers too. Well, they've graduated, but I'd show up to every single high school event. I loved watching wrestling just as much as I love being in the action. When I'd go and watch the high schoolers when I was an eighth grader wrestle, I would just be like, "Oh my gosh, like that's gonna be me one day. That has to be me." One day I was like, I have to be there. And it was just like, I've always known that I've had this passion and love for it from like the jump. I think when I first, like, the practices when I first started, because I didn't really know what I was doing, I didn't really understand wrestling, obviously were going to be hard because you're trying something new. But even within that, I still felt so much love for it and I felt so much joy, especially with the team atmosphere and with the coaches as well.
Yeah. So I usually ask this question later, but it seems like a great time to ask it. So what if there's another eighth grade girl that's never been out for many sports and she's kind of on the fence about should I wrestle or not? What would you tell that? What would you tell her?
I've been in this situation a lot of times. I always say, go out and do it and just go out and wrestle. Just have fun. Like, it's going to be hard for the first time because you're obviously trying something new and it's going to be very demanding because wrestling is a demanding sport. But you'll find so much love and so much people along the way, people from other teams. I've met so many amazing people from other teams and from your team as well. It's such an amazing experience, and it just shows how much like women and girls can do. And how strong and amazing we are. And I feel like I've seen that a lot through girls wrestling. And I think if somebody wants to try it and they've never tried it before, just go out and do it. You have nothing to lose. You really don't. And like it's such an amazing experience. And if your parents don't want you to, I'm good at convincing. I always tell them I'm good at convincing. I can talk to a parent. I got you.
That's
But yeah,
that's I'm
that's
gonna
why
we're gonna make a recruiting video just with you. It'll work great.
I might be able to. I don't know. I have pretty good people skills, is what I've been told. I
I
don't know.
think so. I think so too. That big old
Thank you.
that smile of yours just it lights the room up, man. I love talking to you. I love seeing you every time.
Thank
You had a
you.
you had a great year. 46
Thank
and 5, but 46 and 5 there were some setbacks throughout the year,
you.
some losses. How do you go from a loss and prepare yourself for the next match or what do you learn from losses?
It's definitely really heartbreaking to experience a loss, especially if it's a really, really big one that means a lot to you and your team. But I feel as though, like, for me at least, losses are lessons. So if I lose a match, I'm like, okay, I did this wrong, but I'm gonna get back in the room and I'm gonna keep on grinding and I'm gonna do better at it. Like, whenever I had some matches where I'd get, for example, stuck in a single and whenever I get stuck in a single and I didn't really defend it or I didn't really know much of what I was doing, I got in the room the next day. All I practiced was singles. I practiced those things that I didn't do as well last time, so I can be able to do better at it next time. Because at the end of the day, it's all about learning and there's nothing I can really do by dwelling on it. I'm not gonna gain anything for like if I'm just like, oh, I lost that match. I'm just gonna dwell on my sadness. There's no point in that when I can just get better and learn from it, you know?
Yeah.
And my teammates definitely help with that. Like they make sure that you don't dwell on a loss, and they're just like, "You got this. Like go out and win your next match. Like go for the second best thing."
Yeah. Get the next thing, right? Always
Yeah.
get the next thing. That's awesome. Um, there was other obstacles this year. We won't dwell on it a lot, but it's hard to have those losses. But what has wrestling done for you to help you overcome losses, not just on the mat, but in life, and how to come back from those things?
I feel like wrestling has definitely taught me that like those losses are what I need to become better and to just like it pushes me. Like losses aren't something that I can just be like, oh, like I'm just gonna keep on talking about this and keep on like maybe I'll talk about it. Maybe not say I won't talk about it, but at the end of the day, I know that I'm gonna be a better person. At the end of the day, I know like I'm gonna definitely learn from it, and that's all I want to do. I want wrestling has taught me so many lessons, and I can't even begin to name off every single one of them, but it's definitely taught me to keep on moving forward and keep on pushing. And when times gets hard, to just keep my head up at all times. I can't just let I can't let a bad thing make me have a bad life, you know?
Yep. Yeah. That's great. That's you're wise beyond your years, young lady. Um,
Yeah.
before we step on a mat, there's those a lot of times people have rituals or things that they do, they get superstitious. What's something you tell yourself before you step on the mat?
Ooh, okay, so there's a couple things.
Okay.
So I I definitely say one of my go-tos are just go out there and wrestle your match. Your ties, not theirs. And definitely try to find my shots. I always say try to find my shots because if I let them shoot on me, I'm not that's not what I want, you know?
Hmm.
Just definitely go out there and have fun is definitely one of them. Go out there and have fun, enjoy myself. Like wrestling isn't supposed to be a just like a it's not supposed to be like more of like a painful or like yeah, it's not supposed to be a painful thing. It's more supposed to be fun and
Yep.
enjoyable to do.
Yeah. And you can tell you have fun doing it. You're always actually to tell you the truth. So my wife asked me, so she didn't come down and watch. She was at home watching on TV and she was asking about you specifically. And I said, guess what? I'm gonna talk to her tonight. And she's like, oh my God, are you serious? It's just so much fun. So she could tell watching your match how much just fun and you were having in the match and your big smile. She was like, man, she could hit a double all day long. And you did. You hit doubles all day long. So, yeah, no, I think you might be a fan favorite. It was fun to watch you. Very fun to watch you wrestle.
Thank you so much. I have to meet her one day. I have to,
We'll see what we can do. We'll try our
right?
best.
And
She doesn't get out much.
you should tell her I love her. She sounds amazing. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you so much.
She's a fun person. She does a lot for the girls on our team and stuff. So yeah, she's real fun.
Yeah,
Um,
pretty
let's
cool.
talk about team sport. A lot of people I hear all the time that wrestling is an individual sport. I think that's crap.
Yeah.
I think wrestling is a team sport because you didn't get to your state title without having great partners, without having great coaches, without having someone helping you with training and all these things. What is the culture of the Ankeny team? What's it like to be on Ankeny's team?
Ah, being on Ankeny's team is like experiencing so many different personalities that go together. Like we all have different personalities and we all have our own like little groups, but then we're all so in sync and we all like just love each other so much. Like I feel like when you watch us from when any other team watches us, you can just tell how much love and how much respect we have for each other. The Ankeny team definitely is an experience that it's just an experience that you want to have in your life for the rest of your life because the Ankeny girls are just so amazing and we're just so full of love and joy and I wouldn't want to be on any other team honestly because the Ankeny girls fantastic.
Yeah, you guys are fun. You had a great year. You had some amazing performances at the state tournament, and it was just it obviously
I
obviously you guys were well prepared. And that's really, really good. Um, let's get to know you maybe a little bit more. What's something that people might not know about you? You know, something maybe you do on the
might
outside
not know
outside
about
of
me.
wrestling that you just that people might be surprised to know about you.
Ooh, that's hard. Okay. Something that I would have to say, oh, that's actually really hard because I mostly just wrestle. Okay, let's come
All
back.
right. How about this? Do you have any hobbies? Do you do outside of do you like to read? Do you like to do cook? Do you like to do any of those things?
I love to cook, actually. I love to cook and bake. Okay, that's the thing. That's the one thing that people might not know about me, probably, because I love to cook. I actually took food prep at my school. I did intro to foods, and I've done food prep one. I plan on doing food prep two, possibly at DMAC, because it was such an amazing experience. We actually got to go to DMAC and watch the chefs there, and it was so cool to watch. And I would have to say I love cooking because I love eating it, you know.
Hmm.
So
I know exactly what you're saying.
yeah, I actually took food prep one, and it was during wrestling. It was first semester, so it was all during wrestling season. I was just like, so this is why I'm over it. Actually, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
It's amazing how many wrestlers I talk to, like Callista Rodish. She like cooks all the time. Who else did I talk to
Right?
this week? Um Anna O'Rear I talked to last night. She has her own, she makes cheesecakes and sells cheesecake and stuff. So it's amazing. I think you girls should all get together and start this big, huge restaurant or something.
We should do wrestling. We should do a wrestlers cooking class.
Yes.
That's it. That's it. Girls
Or a
wrestling.
wrestling cookbook. We could fundraise with a wrestling cookbook.
Ooh, that's a good
That
idea. That's a good
While
idea.
while we're on the subject of food, uh, why don't we, what's your post weigh-in? What do you eat every time?
Post weigh-in, I always go for a banana for sure because I remember this one time. Actually, we're gonna go back in time really
That's
quickly.
fine.
I I don't know what happened, but I think I drank my water way too quickly, and it didn't before we wrestled. It didn't fully like digest or what it was,
Uh-huh.
or I don't think I had enough electrolytes as well. So when I went to go and wrestle my match, I was we were wrestling, got a takedown, and then when when we had went to restart, and because I got a takedown, but it went out of bounds. She sets and everything, and I feel like something in my calf, like it hurts really, 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 really bad, like one of the worst pains I've experienced in a while.
Yeah.
Um, I'm having two, not one, but two cramps in my calves.
Uh-huh.
That was the worst pain I've ever had. I was like banana, pickle juice. I had banana, pickle juice. Oh, that was disgusting. I like pickles. I don't like the juice part of it. I don't know. And mustard, they had me having mustard too. I didn't like mustard. But yeah, all of that to try to stop that cramp. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, when everybody saw because I went down because it hurt really
Oh
bad.
yeah.
They go down, they were just like, Jamie, I was like, guys, I'm okay. It's just cramps. It hurts really bad. Yeah, it's okay. So I'd have to say bananas for sure. Protein balls. Shout out to Natalie Hag and Trudy Hag. Oh, protein balls, fire. And then also Reagan Semerol, her protein balls, fire. You have to try them. You have to. Their protein balls for sure, 100%. And then also, I always have some type of electrolyte drink for sure. Gatorade. I love the Cool Blue, so if you ever want to get me one, I'm just like. But and then I have like little electrolyte packets that I get from like Walmart. They're like $5, and I get those. And they work pretty well. So yeah, and then the Hawaiian rolls with some cheese
Oh
and
yeah.
ghee. Can't go wrong with those.
Yeah.
Um, what else? Grapes. I love grapes. Yeah, I really just eat everything in sight. honestly. But
I,
yeah.
I feel you. So I got a grape thing for you. Callista actually told me this too. She puts her grapes in a baggie and then puts them in another baggie of ice water. And so they're like almost kind of frozen crisp all the time.
Oh my,
So we're
that,
just I'm throwing out all these great secrets here. It's fantastic. I tried it.
really?
Yeah, it makes those grapes, just almost frozen grape is like the best grape there is. It's amazing.
Great. I agree. It's so good. And for like off season, like when we're not wrestling, I
Yep.
love to do grapes wrapped in a fruit roll up.
Ooh,
Yeah, like wrapped up in a fruit roll up, and then I put it in the fridge. Best thing, best thing.
best
You
thing.
have to try it.
I will try because I like fruit roll-ups too.
It's the best, honestly.
So I talk about guilty pleasure foods a lot. I love ice cream. Like I could eat ice cream. Like there's no other reason to have other food, really, honestly. But do you have something like that that you love to eat or miss during wrestling season? And now, since we're off wrestling a little bit, we can have some of it.
Ooh, yeah, I'd have to probably say ice cream too, but I'd have to say that Chili's triple dipper. Oh my gosh, fire. Fire. I can always throw down a Chili's triple dipper, especially with the honey. I think they're honey crispers. No, it's not crispers. It's the honey chicken,
Okay.
like chicken
Yep.
strips. Fire. I don't get the mozzarella. Everybody says they like the mozzarella. I don't like them. I don't know. I never got into them. I couldn't. I couldn't follow the trend. I tried to, but I didn't like it.
You just can't do it, huh?
So no, yeah. I always get extra of like the mini burgers. I forgot what they're called. But
Little sliders.
I get mini. Yes, the sliders.
Uh-huh.
I get extras of those, and then I get extra of the honey chicken, and I just get those two every single time. Fire. Sorry, that's all.
Nice. So, if you could go anywhere in the world, bucket list vacation, where do you want to go?
I've always wanted to go to Houston, Texas for their barbecue.
Really? That doesn't
Yeah,
sound that's not a normal answer, but I like it because I love barbecue too. I could handle some barbecue. That seems something like I should find a way to get you to Texas so we can have some barbecue. I love barbecue, man.
exactly. Me too. I was like, I've always just wanted to go to Houston, Texas because I know they have good barbecues. I don't know. I probably only go to like a location just to try their food, to be honest.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. That's part of vacation is we got to try their food. We got to see that's all about. Um, gonna ask probably the hardest question that I asked the whole day here. I need a tagline for your YouTube thumbnail. And I saw what can let's talk about your journey.
Okay.
What's something within your journey that's been like maybe different than others or something that's really special about your wrestling journey for you?
Um, okay, not to bring up a sore subject for me, but definitely after my grandma passed away,
Uh-huh.
still having like the mental and emotional strength to go ahead and still wrestle at because I we had a tournament duels after that and it was border. Oh, I always get that. I always get
Border
that.
brawl.
Yeah, whew, you got it, not me. But I still having the mental and emotional uh, strength to go ahead and still wrestle there
Uh-huh.
because I know that's what my grandma would have wanted.
Yep.
And uh, I had found because I had found out actually when we were there that that was officially like the day that because she was on life support originally, but she was that was the day that she was like announced officially gone.
Yep.
So being able to still wrestle after that was definitely a lot, but I know that's what my grandma would have wanted, and it was still a great experience, and I tried to make the most of it. And I didn't try to be a Debbie Downer. I know it's a tough situation to be in, 100%, but also I didn't want to like ruin the atmosphere or anything like that. But
Yep.
yeah,
No,
definitely.
I am with you on that. You did exactly what your grandma wanted you to do. I'll share a story just so because it was very similar. My mother passed away. It's been about 5 years ago, cancer, and she knew that it was coming. It was one of those hospice situations, and I had a This was one way back when we were just starting to build teams, together. And I had two teams going to Mata Dreams. Uh, I don't know if you've ever gone to the Mata Dreams tournament or not, but we had two teams going to the Mata Dreams. And my mom said, I don't want you to miss that no matter what. And so I actually missed my mom's visitations because that was her wish for me to go coach those girls. And she had donated money too. So I know exactly what you're saying. Not the easiest thing to do, but that's what they want us to do. They don't want us to sit around and
Exactly.
not. So, how about this? Finding strength through adversity.
I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's
Perfect.
amazing. And I'm so sorry about your mother, but
Well, that's
that's amazing. That's an amazing thing to still be able to like still go out there and coach after that.
well. I will tell you, and we've talked a few times. The girls wrestling community is what keeps me going. So I love you guys all. So you're all of you are important to me. So I know you're just a sophomore. We got a lot of time, but have you thought about wrestling past high school?
I actually have. I have. Generally, like the more that I've been wrestling, I feel like I've always known, like deep down, that I wanted to wrestle in college. But when I was in eighth grade, I was like, okay, I'm too young still, and also, I like I didn't really know because I had gotten injured. I'd broken my thumb, so I was like, okay, like I'm gonna see how that affects me. And I still wrestled. I still wrestled even like right when I got the cast off. I was back in that wrestling room immediately. I still showed up to everything that I had my cast on, and everything like that. So I was like, if I'm still showing up to these practices and these meets and these tournaments with this cast on, and still trying to be supportive for these high schoolers, and just still putting in work like whenever they need help with anything, I 100% be there. Just knowing that I was like, I love this sport. Like I truly love this sport, and I wouldn't rather want to be doing anything else. And definitely, I feel like wrestling in college would be a great experience because you get to meet so many different girls from so many different places as well. Because I know different like places recruit different girls from different places, or like different girls come and wrestle at different places. That's a lot
Yep.
of difference. But yeah,
No, yeah, no,
and
I think you'd be fantastic. I'm sure that many people will be seeking after you for wrestling in college. Now, when that's all done, have you thought about maybe coming back and being a coach or an official?
definitely thought about it for sure because I love rapping. It's actually really fun when I'm not getting yelled at. But it's actually really fun, and it's a great experience for sure. It's a different perspective. Like
It
I was
is.
saying that earlier. It, I, I was like, I'm never giving a ref, like, I'm never saying like anything bad about a ref ever again. Not that I've said like super duper bad things or anything like that, but yeah, but yeah, I'm not giving a ref a hard time ever again because I know what it's like. It's not a great time.
Yeah, it's
But
hard.
yeah, it is. And then coaching, I've been coaching the little girls a little bit for Ankeny Girls Wrestling Club, and it's really nice. The girls are so sweet. I love every single one of them. If they're watching, hi guys, I love y'all. Sorry.
So
But yeah.
that next group of girls coming up, what do you hope that they take from your wrestling story, from your journey, going forward?
I would definitely say just go and have fun. Definitely have fun at the top of your list. Like, don't worry about anything else and just go out there and have fun. Like, don't worry about seeds because seeds are for birds. Those don't matter. Just go out there and wrestle your match. Like, don't think about any of that stuff. It's not important. It's all about you having fun, you going out there and giving your best that you have that day. Like your 100 that you have that day. If your tank is really really low, but you're still giving what you have that day, that's 100%, and that's amazing. Definitely putting in work during the off season as well is very important. It shows. I feel like summer champs makes winter. Wait, no.
Summer work?
Summer,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, summer work
Put
makes
put
winter.
What's winter
champs.
champs? That's true. Hey, who told you that seeds are for birds? I love that.
I
Is
think
that
I'm pretty sure it's rolling. I'm
that
pretty sure it's rolling, but
that
I'm not.
sounds like a Roland thing. That's really awesome. I'm definitely using that on some post with you in there. It's definitely gonna have that. That's awesome. So years from now, when you're old and gray like me, and your beard's starting to get gray and everything, I'm kidding.
You don't look a day over 20.
Yeah, exactly. Just not a
Exactly.
day at all. I am. I'm a couple days over 20. What are some of the things that you're going to look back and be like, man, I remember this season because of this?
That state title.
That state title. Yeah.
Definitely an amazing thing to go through. And then definitely our team chemistry. Oh my gosh, our team chemistry is just amazing. I love all the girls on the team. Everybody brings a different personality and a different outlook on things, and I just love being able to hear the different perspectives and like talk to different people. And we just had we have so many great girls, and I'm definitely gonna be that. I'm gonna be like, back in my day, I used to have such great teammates. I mean, I'll still talk to them when I'm older, but back in my day, I used to be a state champion.
There you go. You'll be able to tell your grandkids, you're going to be able to tell them, I was a wrestling state champion.
Yeah,
So, speaking of state championship and the celebration afterwards, did Dustin have to take an ice bath or some ibuprofen? I mean, you laid him out pretty good.
okay, so I'm not exactly sure, but I think he might have taken a couple ibuprofens because he was telling me he was sore. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I did not know. Okay, so I did not know that his feet went up in the air because I
Oh
looked back
yeah.
at photos and his feet went up in the air, and I was like, "I am so sorry, Roland. I did not do
I bet
that."
he didn't care one bit. I get he didn't care one bit. That was a nice double. That's picture. You should maybe do a video with that. Maybe you could be on like that athletic ocean where they get paid to teach moves and stuff. The Jamie's double.
That'd be really cool,
Yeah,
actually.
that was bad double, man. That was good. That was very good. Um, got just a few questions left for you.
You're good.
Wrestling. Do you like school? Are you good at school?
Yeah, I like school.
Okay, so here I'm going to give you one question quiz. Fill in the blank. No wrong answers.
Okay.
Wrestling has taught me to blank.
Wait, what?
Wrestling has taught you to from there. What's wrestling taught you?
Oh, wrestling has taught me so many things mentally and physically, and it's taught me how to be a better person off and on the mat.
Very good. So, not that many years ago, if someone said you wrestle like a girl, that would have been a derogatory statement. That would have been putting somebody down, right? That's
Mhm.
not true anymore, is it? What do you think it means to wrestle like a girl?
I think it means to wrestle like a girl, to wrestle with all your heart that you have and just put it all out on that mat and wrestle to your full ability. Just wrestling with so much passion and love and joy for the sport. Just being able to see being able to fight through all the mental and physical and emotional, like, demands that comes with the sport, just being able to just be strong and push
Awesome.
through it and keep your head up for sure is definitely like a girl.
Very good. Last thing I got for you. I always leave a little bit of time. You can say whatever you want. Some final thoughts from Jamie. State champion, Jamie.
Big champion. I like that.
Yeah,
Um, my final thought is definitely if you want to wrestle and you're a girl that's never wrestled before in your whole life, literally just go out there and do it because you have you probably have so many years, even if you're a senior, you can still go out there and wrestle. But there's some seniors who started wrestling and loved it and then went to college and started wrestling and just had such a great time. Just do it. Like what Nike said. Nike, I'm quoting you. Just do it. It's such an amazing experience, and you don't lose anything from it. The only thing that you have is to gain. You just gain so much knowledge, and you learn so many lessons, and it's such an amazing and just it's such a great sport. I just can't even. I have so many words to describe it in so many ways, and I just do it. Just do it.
very good. Well, I'm going to finish up. I want to tell you, it's always a pleasure talking to you. You're such a fun person to talk to. You light up the room. And always remember, not one person can ever take away the fact you are the 2026 state champion, and that can never be taken away. But the thing I'm going to tell you right now is next year is not given, so you have to go back out and earn that one, right?
Yep, 100%.
Very good.
Never given, always earned.
That's right. You have a
Hmm.
great afternoon. It was very fun talking to you.
Thank you so much, Troy. I really appreciate you. Thank you. And then tell your wife I said hi, and I hope she's having a great night as well. And I appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.